Hi everybody, it is Monday, the day when I tell y'all about my intentions for the week. If this is the first time that you're watching one of my videos, welcome. I am Marina. I own a newsletter writing company called Letter-O-Matic here in Portland, and I talk about what it means to run a business, a small business during COVID, from home, etc. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Last week, my Thursday update, which usually comes on Thursday, actually came on Wednesday because I took Thursday off and then was completely off grid for the rest of the weekend, dealing with some property that belonged to my late grandmother. So most of that is just stuff, boxes of stuff that is now in my living room, and definitely nowhere near done processing through that, figuring out what we're going to do with all of it. And then she was also an artist, so I've volunteered in the family to help try and find some of a home for some of her art. So that's going to be its own whole process that's going to take a long time probably. So definitely not done with that. Definitely did a lot of work this weekend. A lot of work. Still not done. Still not going to be done for a while. To that end, I really didn't have a very relaxing weekend. It definitely felt like it was good to have this part of this project over with and to get through that. There's a lot more to do. Last night, I definitely just just watched TV for like hours and hours and hours because I was just brain exhausted, body exhausted, and that was actually really helpful, really restorative to just totally I don't have to do anything but watch this. I watched the Constantine show on DC Universe, so I like it. It's good. There's only 2 seasons. And then if you want to see that character again, he's back in the Legends. Anyway, not what we're talking about right now. I also feel amazing that even though we were doing a lot of labor, movement, traveling, safe, obviously traveling to get this and exchange this property, I still met my eating goals this weekend, which means that as of last night, I have a 2-week long streak. There was one little hiccup when we got home from a lot of driving and loading on Saturday night. I went to lay down just for like a second and I slept the whole fucking night. I just slept right through. Woke up in the morning, realized that I had not taken my supplement the day before, took it that morning, and then took it again at night. I am calling that one okay. It's not like the last time I missed my supplement, which is a part of my eating goals, where I just completely spaced it for an entire full ass day and was not going to be able to approximate taking that at all. I wasn't going to it's not really something I can double up on. So waking up in the morning, taking it, I felt was pretty much the same as if I had taken it before bed the night before, because of course it wasn't my intention to sleep the whole night. I was just totally wiped out. So that's that. On to my intentions for the week. One of the things I want to do with this last week of the month, I've already met my earning goals, more than met my earning goals for August. I'm not going to invoice again until September, which is important. I do want to have enough on that invoice balance for September. And also, I want to be able to spend this time right now asking for what I need, which is gigs, contracts, clients. So being direct about what I need in order to get my needs met, basically, with my friends and colleagues, my networks. And what I do need is ongoing contracts, either as Letter-O-Matic, writing newsletters for people, or ongoing contracts for copywriting, strategy, etc. So if you're watching this and you like how I work and you need some copywriting, some communication strategy, get at me. I also want to make time in this last week of the month for back burner things. Because I was fortunate enough to have a good August, a bunch of stuff that I wanted to do as maintenance that will help me get more jobs in the future, like updating my website. There's a bunch of other things, doing research on, some additional income streams through trainings. I didn't get that done because I was working, which is great. But also, one must continue to look for work when one works for oneself. So, wanting to get that back burner stuff back up. I really wanted to get my website launched this month. I don't think that's going to happen. The reason it's not happening is because me and my husband who does my website, were fortunate enough to get enough work this month that we were busy working instead of launching a website that will help me get work. So, but being aware of that, knowing that that was a thing I wanted, being able to center that more this week. So that's the second thing. The third thing is staying in that abundant mindset, reminding myself that everything I need is already here on this plane of existence. Being able to relax into a faith in myself and my network and my work to know that this will carry us through. Being a business owner, owning your own business, you're constantly dealing with challenges, dealing with changes, dealing with, the ebb and flow of the market and people's needs. You're at the whim of a lot of other people's deadlines and desires, and that can make you feel really scarce. But what's important for me during this time is to remember that I really like it when things are different every day. I really like it when things change a lot. And to that end, I really like owning my own business and running my own business. Also, there's so much out here. We have so many resources in this world, even as other things are occurring. Things in politics are continuing to get worse. Things with COVID are continuing to be bad. Also, the universe is not just one thing. I can be stressed out and I can be worried about the state of the world and the state of the market. And I can feel compassion and obviously empathy for everyone who's struggling right now. And also I can go into the world and ask for what I need. And if I don't get it, I don't get it. But definitely not going to get it if I don't ask for it. I would rather be thirsty than die of dehydration, if you get what I mean. So that's that abundant mindset. And then the third thing is to remember to do the work and focus on doing the work of continuing to look for clients and look for gigs and income streams, to do the work of maintaining and caring for my body, caring for my house, etc. And then let go of the results. I cannot control everything. In fact, the things I can control are extremely minimal. I can't control somebody else's income. I can't control somebody else's budget. I can't control the weather. I can't control, whatever. But I can control my attitude about it. And I can control basically just what is important to me. I can control my own mindset and I can control my own priorities. And outcomes are outcomes. In my experience of having a career, of having a job, I do best when I take care of myself, when I take good, loving care of myself. I take care of my friends. I'm there for them. I focus on how I am doing this work. Am I doing it with, focus? Am I doing it with heart? Am I doing it in alignment with the principles that I believe in? Or am I not? Because that's what's going to matter. Outcomes are outcomes. Sometimes stuff succeeds, sometimes it doesn't. But I want to show up as the best me, no matter what happens after that. Because that's the part I can control. How much me am I? How good of a me am I? That's it. So those intentions again are being direct with heart to ask for what I need, which is more gigs and clients always. Making time for back burner stuff that got shoved off when I did get work. That's nice. And then having that abundant mindset, knowing that everything I need is already here. And then the third thing is just doing the work and letting go of the results. Put your intentions down below. I love it when you do that. See you on Thursday.